This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
Hi, I'm Allison. This is Wonder Crochet. Welcome back. Today I have a fun crochet vlog for you. It's a little bit of a mix of everything. So I'll show you what I've been crocheting lately. We'll crochet a bit together. I'm working on typing up a brand new pattern. We're going to do a bit of shopping together too. And I also have really fun unboxing that we're going to do together. First I want to show you my newest crochet pattern, which is actually not out yet when I post this video. I'm posting the tester call today, which it'll already be closed by the time this video comes out, but the pattern should be out in just a few days. So as you know, I created a s'mores plush pattern. I made this over 2 years ago and it's honestly still one of my most popular patterns, and I love that you all love it so much. So I made a mini s'mores pattern too, because I know that a lot of you do markets and you wanted something smaller, something that's a little bit less time consuming, but still a cute little s'mores plush. So I have the original, I have the mini, and my newest one in the s'mores family is my s'mores buddies pattern. Like I said, this is not out yet. It'll be out in a few days, so just keep an eye on my Instagram for that announcement. But it's made up of 4 different marshmallows with melted chocolate and smushed between 2 graham crackers. I'm super excited and I hope you all are excited for this one. I wanted to do cute little faces on it, so I did 2 different ones, just like my typical open mouth smile, and then one sticking its tongue out, and then on the side just a smiling one, and then on this side a little grumpy guy. But I'm so excited for this. So I'm going to work on typing this pattern up today because I want to choose testers and send it off to the testers today too. So we'll do a little bit of computer work to start our day. And as you know, I offer a lot of free crochet patterns on my website. So I want to go on there and update some of those as well. Make sure that all my links are still up to date and working on all of my patterns, especially my older ones. And I know that a lot of you are looking to create your own websites for your crochet businesses, which brings us to the sponsor of today's video, which is Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out with your brand or you're looking to grow more, Squarespace honestly makes it super easy with a beautiful website. Not only does Squarespace make it easy for you to start selling online, but it has all the tools so you can sell physical goods as well as digital content and services. And there's also flexible website templates, so you can get started with a professionally designed Squarespace website template where you can customize the look, update the content, and then add the features to fit your needs. So you don't need a web design background at all to have a beautiful and easy to use website to grow your crochet business. So if you're ready to grow your business with a beautiful, easy to use website, head over to squarespace.com/wondercrochet and save 10% on your first website or domain purchase by using the code WonderCrochet. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, and for all you crochet entrepreneurs, make sure to check them out. Before I work a little bit on my new pattern and website, I wanted to unbox something very exciting. I mentioned this in my last video, so many of you already know what this is. I can't explain to you how excited I am that I'm even holding this. So let's get to opening it. Let me grab my scissors. And here I go, getting emotional. This is so sweet. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. Presented to Wonder Crochet for passing 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's my silver play button. I honestly never thought I would get to this point when I started my YouTube channel. I was just happy to have 100 subscribers, and the fact that there's 100,000 of you, I honestly can't comprehend it. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so much for watching, for your kind comments, and for sticking around for all my crochet silliness. Okay, let's work on our pattern a little bit, and then I actually have a few vouchers that are about to expire from Michael's. So it's the perfect opportunity to go look around a little bit. Of course, I'll bring you with me, and we can check out the yarn selection, check out the home decor. I know that last time I took you to Michael's with me, they had new home decor that was kind of like tea party themed, and they had these gorgeous plates that had flowers around them, and as you know, I love flowers. So I wanted to see if they still had those, because then I could buy them with a coupon and with my voucher, and I think that they'd make a great addition to my house. So let's hope that they have those, but we'll look around, see what else they have. But first, let's work on a little bit of pattern writing. My camera's charging for our outing, so don't mind that I'm using my phone for just this little bit here, but I am going to go in and type up my S'mores Buddy crochet pattern. If you don't know, I use Canva to design all of my PDF patterns. I find it's really easy to use, and they have a free version too. So if you're a crochet pattern designer or aspiring to be one, I definitely check them out. But I took a ton of pictures while I was designing this little pattern, so I'm gonna make sure that I upload those and type everything in there. So we'll just do a little bit of computer work and then we'll go run our errands. Oh, also, I talked about us going to Michael's. I also have to drop off some donations to our local thrift shop, and you know I love looking around the thrift shop. So we're gonna look at the craft supplies, of course, and I'm gonna look for some new summer clothes. Well, previously owned summer clothes. I wanna see if there's any floral dresses there, skirts, any nice floral tops. You never know when you go thrift shopping. Sometimes there's really cute stuff and other times not so much. So I'm hoping that someone donated their cute summer clothes recently. All right, I made some good progress on my pattern. So let's go to Michael's, let's go to the thrift shop and run our errands. Here we are at Michael's, and they had some really cute stuff. I saw a lot of this last time, but they did add a little bit more to kind of their natural line of stuff. They also had this new Southwestern line that I hadn't seen before. Look how gorgeous this little plate is. And then they had the cutest little cactus candles. And then you know I love all the natural decor for my house, and I was happy to see that they had new stuff, and I especially loved this little plate, but I'm not sure where exactly I would put it. I was happy to see that all the decor as well as all the fake plants were all 50% off, and of course they had this gorgeous line of kind of Paris themed stuff, and the macaron pillows, of course. And then we came to the gorgeous tea party set, which is my favorite line that Michael's has done so far. They had these cute little bird houses, and just look at these candles. This was my favorite thing that I saw. And then look at this rain chain. I feel like I'll need that for when I have a garden. These little chairs would be perfect to put little amigurumi on for markets, if you do markets. And then I went to another section and they had all of this cute spring decor as well. This plate was gorgeous, but it's not microwave safe, along with that colander. And these little butterfly benches would also be perfect for markets. I went to see the yarn selection, and there really wasn't anything that I wanted there. So Michael's had a lot of cute stuff. I only got one thing actually, and I'll show you when we get home, but I was honestly really impressed by all the stuff that they had, because they had some new decor that I hadn't seen yet. So I'm going to head into the thrift shop and see if they have anything. It's hit or miss. You honestly never know if you're going to find something or not, but then we'll recap when we get home. First, I checked out the craft section. I do love how much fabric they have, and for a really great price. So if you ever need to line a bag or anything, the thrift store is a great place to go. And there were also these prepackaged bags of yarn. Nothing that I really saw. A lot of it was definitely old yarn. I feel like someone could make a blanket out of that. I went upstairs to check out all the clothes, and honestly I was pretty disappointed. They didn't have a lot of florals, and this was one of the only ones that they had. I'm not a big fan of cutouts on the side. I probably would have got it if it didn't have those. And then I also liked this skirt, but unfortunately it was not in my size. Unfortunately, there wasn't much stuff at the thrift shop. Like I said, it's either hit or miss. You never know what people are going to donate. But like I've mentioned on here before, I really love that thrift shop because it gives back to the community a lot. So I really like to go there. I donate all my old stuff there and then I'll go and support them too. Michael's did have a lot of cute stuff, and honestly, I could have done a lot of damage. It's one of those times where I think I'll think about some of those things more and picture them in my house, and then I'll go back and get more. But the floral plates that I went there for, I couldn't find them in that one section, but I actually did end up finding them a little bit later in another section. But I didn't notice last time that they had gold around the rim, and I didn't really want that. And also I definitely couldn't put that in the microwave. So I really like to have stuff that's dishwasher and microwave safe because, you know, I get busy just like everyone else. But I did use one of my vouchers and I got this really cute teacup candle. As I was buying this, I was thinking how easily I could DIY one of these. I actually have an entire box of old teacups that I'm going to display in our next house whenever I have a little bit more room. So I really could take one of those and make my own little candle. But I really like this design, and with my voucher it was free, so why not? I think I'm going to actually leave it in the craft room. It would look cute in our living room too, but it would look really nice on the standing desk, so I think that's where it's going to go. But if you saw anything in my Michael's videos that you were like, oh, that's adorable, she has to have that, comment down below and maybe I'll go back for it. Now, the last thing that I'll do with you today is, I mentioned in one of my other videos that I was making these cute blueberry snails. This pattern is by Garden Hoe Crochet, and she has so many different snail patterns. So she has a whole set of fruit snails, she has a whole set of vegetable snails, and there's Easter ones as well. So if you like patterns like this, definitely check her out. But I made one of these and I started making 2 others. I wanted to finish those 2 because, as you know, I have way too many works in progress, and the like bits and pieces have just been sitting around the craft room. I want to finish them. I don't want to add them to my whip bin because the pattern is so cute. So I thought, let's finish those up together. If you watched the last video I posted, it was the crochet challenge where I spun the wheel. If you haven't watched it, go watch it now. But I spun a wheel to crochet a fruit and an animal together, and both of them were random. It was a lot of fun, but it really just made me love the fruit and animal combinations. And I know that it's really popular in crochet and a lot of people make those, and these snails are no exception. But they're honestly such cute combinations that I get why people love them. But that was a lot of fun making, and I'm glad that so many of you enjoyed watching it because I like doing those challenge videos. Oh, and I've mentioned these before, they're amigurumi stitch sticks, they're called. Dandelion Tonic makes them, if you want to check them out. It's a mother-daughter duo, and they make really cute crochet hooks too. So that's my little plug. But basically, they help you hold your projects together while you're sewing, and they work really well. And to sew the blueberry and the snail together, I'm using worsted weight yarn. A lot of people have asked me like what I do about chenille yarn shedding, especially while you're sewing. And this is usually what I do, is I use a worsted weight yarn that is very similar in color, and I use that to sew the pieces together instead of sewing them with the chenille yarn. Honestly, the worsted weight yarn is cheaper as well, so being able to use that to sew pieces together and not like wasting the chenille yarn, which is a little bit more expensive, I've found has worked really well for me. So in terms of like managing shedding when it comes to chenille yarn and crocheting, the 2 main things is using worsted weight yarn to sew with, and also limiting frogging your work. And I know that that is sometimes just not able to be prevented, but if you can prevent it, that's usually where the shedding happens. And I know that I added these snail patterns to my crochet favorites video, but it really is one of my favorite patterns right now because they work up so quickly and they really are a crowd favorite. If you do markets, I feel like these would do really, really well at markets, especially if it's a farmer's market. You displayed them and made it look like you were selling fruits and vegetables, but they're actually snails. There are our 3 blueberry snails They're so cute. I added cheeks to this one, but I haven't decided if I want to add cheeks and mouths to the other ones, but I'll leave them like this for now. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys today. It was just kind of a typical day in my life and a little bit of everything, and honestly those are some of my favorite days. So I'll leave you here now, but I'm going to finish up my s'mores pattern, choose my testers, send it off to the testers. I really appreciate if you all checked out that pattern when it's out. I'm planning to release it on Monday, April 15th, so if you want to check it out, I really appreciate it. And if you all want to keep up with everything that I'm doing, fun projects and challenges and all kinds of stuff, give me a follow over on my Instagram. I post all my fun over there. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you real soon.